Hi there, Emmanuel here from empowermentteam.org, and today I want to talk about Digital Altitude's lawsuit. Now today's a bit of a bittersweet day for me because I actually was promoting Digital Altitude. So I actually believed in the company. I thought it was a good company because the reason for that, Michael Force, who's the owner of the company, if you looked at any of the training, if you did buy it and you looked at the training, which you should do if you buy any top tier company, you should go through the training, you will see it was top quality stuff. He was actually, he's a producer, he's done stuff in this industry, and when he put his training out there, it was really, really good. It was helping people, and I actually thought, yeah, this is really good training. I wouldn't mind promoting it because I know it's going to help other people. But now they've been served with a cease and desist by the FTC. And that's because they weren't happy with some of their practices and some of their claims. Now I don't just believe all these things. I go and do my own research, and I found out that yes, they have been served with it, and the reasons are, there's a few reasons. The first was some of the claims they were making, income claims, they weren't happy with that. Now, I'll go through the whole thing, and then I'll give you my opinion on it. The second thing was that they were saying some of the coaches weren't making 5 figures like they say they were, and they were actually just salespeople rather than coaches. They didn't really know much about online marketing. The other thing was their merchant account. They were putting it in loads of different names, and even putting it in names of people that weren't even involved in the company, so they weren't happy with things like that as well. And so now they've given them the cease and desist. Michael Force and the heads of the company do have their opportunity. They're going to have their day in court. I think it's in the middle of February they're being asked to appear in court. So it doesn't necessarily mean Digital Altitude is going to go down, but as it stands at this moment in time, I would probably advise people not to keep promoting it because all their assets have been frozen as well. So even if you was to make a commission, they probably wouldn't pay you out now anyway till all of this stuff blows over, or maybe potentially they may go under, and then the receivers are going to get called in and all that sort of stuff. Now, like I was saying, I'll give you my opinion on it. I think some of these scam claims, think about all these top tier companies, they're all the same. They all have to tell you that the potential of you to make a huge amount of money is there. Okay, I only say 20% of people that actually get involved actually make that sort of money, but the reason for that is because that 20% of the people that realize this is a business, they're going to put the hard work in, they're going to listen to what they're being told, they're going to implement things, and then they're going to start seeing sales. Most other people, they believe that all they need to do is go down to a link, click on the link, and then that's it. They're going to be rich. They don't have to put any work in at all. Now that's delusional, and 80% of people do that. Once they put a lot of money into this sort of stuff, they make no money at all, and then they start screaming it's a scam, and then they'll scream off the rooftops, anybody that hears them. As soon as the authorities start to hear this, they start to shine the spotlight on whatever the company is. But all of the top tier companies do the same. I don't know about the coaches, but some of the top tier companies, they have coaches. Usually there should be people that have made money from the opportunity, so they know what they're doing, so they can guide you in the right direction because they've done it themselves. So if they are putting coaches in place that don't know anything about how to make money online, then of course that's not good practice. But as for all this scam stuff, it's usually for people that don't do any work. This is not, and I've always said this to people, top tier opportunities, it's not a get rich quick scheme. It's not a case of clicking a link and then that's it. You have to put work in. You have to understand a little bit about the industry. You have to listen to what people are saying. The most important thing, and this is the lesson you can learn from this, I think, that from these sorts of things, the lesson you can learn is how can I protect myself? And the most important thing that you can do, and the most important thing that you can learn is how to build your own list, your own email list of people that know you, that like you, that trust your judgment because they know you're not going to sell them a dud. Once you've built that list and then something like this happens, you just moved your list onto whatever else you're promoting because they trust you, because they know that, okay, if he tells me something, he's saying it because he believes in it himself. And that's why I've already told all my list that, you know, I wouldn't continue to promote Did Your Attitude at the moment until all this blows over. Do you know? But that's your asset. That's your most important thing, because these things are going to happen. They've happened in the past. They happened to, say, Empower Network, which was, I would say, one of the first top tier companies out there. When it first came out, all the hype, everybody got involved in it. Loads of people made money from it. Then it got a bit shady practices. Then it's gone down the pan as well. Did Your Attitude potentially could be going the same way. But there'll be something else. You know, at the moment it's Bitcoin. Everybody's raving about Bitcoin. But there'll be another top tier company coming up soon. Whatever the name is, people will start raving about it. Start saying how you're going to make tons and tons of money from it. Same sort of thing. It will have the same similar structures, because that's what top tier companies are. And then potentially that could also go down the pan. But it doesn't affect you, and it doesn't affect the top marketers, because they have their asset, they have their list, and all they do is they just move their links and they move their people from whatever company that's not doing any good to another one. So your job really as an affiliate marketer, your main thing, and the lesson you should learn from all of this digital attitude lawsuit, is that I need to build my own list, my own asset. So then it doesn't really matter what you promote. Your list is the most important thing. And if you want help with that, if you want to know how, you know, the things you need to do to build a list, I put together a free 4-part training course, and it will show people how to build a list. And then I also show you the actual thing that I promote online as well. I mean, this is not about what I promote. This is just letting you know that what you need to do, if nothing else, is start to find out how to build your own list. And if you want help with that, then I put together a free 4-part training course, which you can get access to by clicking the link in the description below this video. And then once you've opted in, you can get completely free access to this 4-part training videos that shows you the things you need to do to build your asset, to build your own list, and then promote whatever you want. Promote whatever you want. Okay, so I'm going to take this opportunity to wish Michael Force, who is the owner of Digital Attitude, and the people of Digital Attitude the best. I hope they get through this. You know, there's nothing set in stone. Potentially, you know, the FTC in court might say to them, we want you to change this, this and this, and then they do it and they can continue to trade. But, you know, when it gets to the point where the FTC have frozen your assets, where receivers are being called, then it's not a good look. Potentially, Digital Attitude could go down. But we wish them the best. We hope that that doesn't happen for them. So again, if you think to yourself it's time for you to start building your own list, then I want to help you with that. There's a free 4-part course. I'll leave the link in the description. Thanks for listening. Until next time, take care, and I'll speak to you again soon. All the best.